Hi, my name is Sarah Ruth. I'm a junior studying secondary education, and this is question 1 of my final project for EdTec. So the first thing I want to talk about, after looking through my seesaw, I was really surprised on how much I enjoyed using the Adobe features that we worked with in the classroom, specifically Adobe Spark. Just looking through my seesaw, I really loved using Adobe Spark because it's very beautiful. You can create lesson plans that are very aesthetic and that flow. And I think that flow of a lesson plan is really important, and because the features kind of just melt onto one another, it also makes the lesson seem more cohesive. And as an educator, it also encourages me to think about, is this lesson plan cohesive, and will my students recognize it as that? The next thing I want to talk about was using iMovie. I think that I learned a lot about iMovie, and I am someone that regularly uses iMovie for various things, and so to learn about things such as the Ken Burns effect, and also being able to determine how much that's used was really cool, because I'd never thought about using iMovie with photos before, because I just didn't like the way that they just were kind of like a slideshow. But with the Ken Burns effect, it really brings your videos to life, and I really enjoyed learning about that. And then another thing that really wowed me was the use of podcasts. I thought it was really cool to be able to listen to podcasts and just kind of glean information from them. Specifically, I really loved listening to Kevin Honeycutt, just watching his videos. I'm really excited that he's going to be at iPad Camp. I think that that's a really cool opportunity for us to hear him speak, but also the idea of listening to a podcast instead of music on your way to or from work, I think is really cool, because music, for me, I love music, but it does kind of get old, and it really can put you in either a positive or negative headspace before you head into work. And a podcast can teach you things. It's really useful, especially if you're looking at a 20 to 30 minute commute. I was recently encouraged to, in the first year of education, to try to find someone to carpool with, to kind of just gain information and gain knowledge from their classroom and what's going on and what's working. But I think a podcast is kind of like carpooling with someone who maybe has been teaching for longer than you. So that was really cool. And one of the other things that I really loved using and getting to know better was Canva. I see myself using that in my classroom all the time. But overall, I think my big wow movement was the just realizing the importance of podcasts. So yeah, that was just a lot of things that I got out of this EdTech class.